It was 72 years ago that the USS Indianapolis sank in the midst of World War II. Well, a Michigan man is one of only 19 men who are still alive and who survived. Now, decades later, something has happened that he never thought possible. Teresa Weekly sat down with him as he talked about getting another chance to see the ship that forever changed his life.
I was green as grass. I didn't know nothing.
Dick Thielen was 18 years old when he first stepped foot on the USS Indianapolis. That was in 1945, the same year it sank.
They'll never find it. But the last man told me the last reunion, Dick, we'll find it for what we got. We got a lot better technology today. We'll find it. Okay. So what are you going to say?
Did you believe him?
No.
An expedition crew on the research vessel Petrel did the impossible and found the USS Indy at the bottom of the ocean. What did she say? You're never going to believe this? They found it?
That's right. Dick, they finally found her. You're not going to believe this.
And we are live above the USS Indianapolis.
The team broadcast live images of the ship this month on PBS.
See, these are all newspaper clippings, see?
Thielen was part of the one-hour special, recounting the Indy's ill-fated final voyage.
And just coming into view is the torpedo damage.
Seeing these images brings back vivid memories for Thielen of that day and the days that followed.
But it blew. I don't know if I went 2 feet. I don't know if I went 20 feet. I went in the air.
2 torpedoes from a Japanese submarine hit the Indy, sinking it in 12 minutes.
How I got through this, I really don't know. I just damn lucky, that's all there is to it.
Thielen explained to us what happened next. He was covered in diesel fuel and floated in the water for 4 days and 5 nights, watching as sharks killed his comrades.
And twice a shark was poking me in my life jacket. That shark's eyeballs and my eyeballs probably about that far apart. He looked me over and swam away. 2 times that happened. They used to tease me where I used to work. I had a bigger load than the shark, so the shark took off.
Many of the men who didn't get eaten alive hallucinated. They imagined they were going below deck to get a drink of water.
You go out of your mind. I've seen guys do it, thrash the water. They're swinging off to imaginary islands. They go crazy. You cannot gulp salt water on an empty stomach. It'll kill you.
317 men survived out of a crew of 1,200, the worst loss of life in U.S. naval history.
If I give up, I wouldn't live to it. You know what I'm trying to say? You had to fight to stay alive.
Thielen's dad was part of that fight. He could remember his father's hand on his shoulder before he deployed, asking him not to go.
Every time I was ready to give up in the water, I could feel that grip and see my dad's face. That sounded a little stupid. But I come home and told Dad, how the hell did I do that? I said, you saved my life. Here's a picture of the captain of the ship.
Although he survived, Thielen preferred for a long time not to think about what happened. His wife didn't even know until they'd been married 7 years and the book Abandoned Ship came out.
She didn't ask me, and I didn't say nothing for 7 years when the book came out. And when she found out, she was one mad woman.
Sharing his story now is a lot easier. Thielen has gone to countless reunions with the other survivors and gives talks at schools around the state. No appearance has made him more nervous than this PBS special. Was it just the talking on national television, or was it also the responsibility that you felt for all of those souls?
Our responsibility, yeah. I wanted to make sure that I didn't make a joke of it. I wanted my own words and just don't goof up, so.
Of course, he didn't goof up. Instead, he helped bring closure to survivors like him and the families of the 900 men who didn't make it.
In my opinion, a lot of guys went down with it, that's it. And it's more or less a tombstone for the guys that didn't survive. I know they can't go out and look at it or nothing, but to see the pictures of it, it's kind of a closing story.
Teresa Weekly, 24 Hour News 8.